team. Picture perfect reminder, know when to stay out. The endless bullish fluff on oil had ended after dancing at this level for 3 hours. Brutal, brutal, brutal chop. Finally, oil broke the level. We had taken short trade. We're still remaining completely comatose on ES. 3 trades at the play. Almost getting hit on 8 range chart. Let's take it a little bit faster, shall we? ES 8 range. Let's go. This is a picture-perfect reminder of what I discussed with you earlier. My pleasure, Pamela. Thank you for being here. This is a reminder of summer conditions. Lots of bullish fakes outs, lots of comatose market with very, very sharp volatility. Picture-perfect August trading. Will test your patience to the core. And if you're not prepared to deal with volatility, ouch. It's coming out of the blue. So let's take a look at volume right now. Remember, it's 13 range. As we saw, at some point there was only 81 contracts on oil. How many contracts on oil? Reminder, this is 13 range chart. 13 range chart. 2000. So where did these contracts came from? Is this clear how easily poor liquidity can be manipulated? That's how essential and how critical it is to recognize the very, very sharp volatility that follows incredibly comatose markets during summer months. I'm monitoring formations very carefully. At any moment, I will be moving my stop to break even. But do remember the levels I'm projecting on oil to the downside. 102.94. Next. But I'm monitoring this level very, very carefully. The formula for 1 hour level 102.94 is identical as the formula on 13 range chart. Is this clear? If you know how to read pure price, if you had taken Alpha Wave Trader course, there we go. Oil 1 hour, oil 13, ES 1 hour, ES 8 range. In 3 trades at this moment. Stop ES 8, 1687.75. ES is still frozen. Come on, you can do it, ES. We know you're ES. We know you like to take your sweet time, but you're the queen of the indices. We love you. You can do it. No more 2.5 hour trades like yesterday. Come on, behave. So we've been tortured on ES for the last hour and a half. Is this trade finally getting somewhere? ES 8 range, decision point 1, first target, single double lot, do not ignore this level. This trade on oil 13 range is dancing a couple of ticks prior to danger zone levels. Finding support. Stop outside of break even. Also monitoring my spectacular, very, very magnificent 1 hour structure. Stop 1689. Let's get this show on the road. Take some profits off with 1 hour chart. Is this magic or what? Anybody else wants to trade with any indicators? All right, trailing ES very carefully, 1 hour, 1688. 2.5 points here. Don't ignore this. Do not exercise greed. Again, everything I do for demonstration purposes of Alpha Wave Trader method. Why is ES finding support at decision point 1? Why is oil dancing at danger zone? Because pure price is not random. Pure price has precise, magnificent moves, time and time and time again. 8 range chart is almost at the second target. The same exact level we've been monitoring on oil for an hour. Does this make sense? And as I spelled out, the same level that we watched on oil for an hour, the same level that oil finally broke through. So this is what I'm projecting to the downside. Next, oil will find support at 103. Pure and simple. I will be looking to buy oil at 103. Tomorrow oil will make it danger zone, I hope. I would love to see oil at this danger zone levels tomorrow during news time, and would love to oil supply come out and tell me we don't have enough oil. Magic happens when levels correlate with data, but pure price will always override the news. And here's the power of alpha wave trader method. 1 hour, 8 range, 13 range. Doesn't matter to me what I trade. S&P 500, 1 hour, S&P 500, 8 range, oil 13. As long as it is Fibonacci numbers and Fibonacci numbers only. 1250, Bill. 1250. Barkat, you are so cute. Thank you, Barkat. Barkat is a graduate of the course. So please, guys, post questions. We have quite a few students and graduates here currently. It's an open forum. It's the magic of the price. Confirmations that nothing in the world is random. So let's review. 1 hour chart sitting very pretty at the first target. 8 range sitting very pretty at the second target. Moving my stop on 8 range to break even. Moving my stop 1 hour to 1686. Formula remains the same. Targets and levels drastically different. What did we discuss on ES? That I will be looking to buy at 1683. Potentially, I'll be monitoring what price will be telling me at these levels. Potentially, this is the end of my bearish structure. What are you witnessing on the most volatile bearish collapse on oil? Reminder that even most bearish collapse cannot break through danger zone levels. Finding support as a stepping stone, but do remember 1 hour, my guiding light pointing to 103. And here is the danger zone at 103. 103, very, very critical level on oil. And why is that? Because it correlates with my guiding light. Ta-da! Decision point 2. A couple ticks off. Know your numbers on oil. Isn't this magnificent? Each and every day I read Proof of Heaven. I highly recommend you read that book by doctor, by scientist. Magnificent book. If there are any atheists here, I'd love to speak with you. I don't know how much more clear I can be. This is why I love that God had given me the vision for the price. And I'm forever grateful to witness this. And I'm forever grateful to see the symmetry in the ocean waves. Each and every time when I dive into the ocean, I see the same formula, the same structure. It is an absolute magic. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you so much. Mitch, Rocket, I'm reading the price. I'm reading what prices tell me. That's all I do. Thank you, Robert. That's an amazing book, right? So, even this insanely torturous summer trading months, our patience and discipline pays off. We monitored pure price for structure, exercised extreme patience and discipline, and I had taken entries using alpha wave trader method that I spent thousands and thousands and thousands of hours and quite a few years reading pure price to simply see that decision point 1 is the end of the minor trend, that decision point 2 is a critical level of support, and danger zone is trade exhaustion level. But as you're witnessing in front of you, it doesn't matter what instrument, it doesn't matter what time frame. Big as a time frame, big as a target, big as a stop, formula remains the same. Magic happens if you know how to read pure price. Yet, even better, if you apply patience and discipline. And don't babysit corrections, especially during summer months. The best time to learn, the most challenging time to trade by far. What did we discuss on oil? What did I spell out I'll be monitoring for? Close to 103 level. My trail on oil currently 103.25. I expect buyers to show up with vengeance in a couple of ticks. Oh, this is the fun moment. The magic of the guiding light, 1 hour. And our magnificent trade on 13 range. All of these levels spelled out when we opened up a trading room. As I said, I will take short only outside of decision point 1. As I spelled out, I would be looking to buy when my price will reach this level if the conditions will be met. What are we witnessing on oil? Price is setting up for potential reversal. My trail is way outside of break-even. Entry was 103.40, moving my trail to 103.23. Let's rehash what's happening on ES. Just to remind you, decision point 1 dense on my 1 hour trade on ES is finding a support. Here's the key structure. Is it temporary? Because the minor trend will end here. We saw this insane struggle on oil for 3 hours. But oil was clearly spelling out that sellers are here with vengeance, that this was clearly bullish fluff. That if you know how to read the price, you should never, ever, ever touch. Oil still has plenty to the downside, but my formula on oil remains the same. Would love to monitor oil formations tomorrow during news release. As we know what happens to the price when price reaches danger zone, correct? Will Cutie Fruity oil shock us and make it to this level today? Wouldn't that be a nice surprise? And it could dance there overnight as long as it wants to. And it would be so fantastic if we don't have enough supply of oil. That's what happens when price short trend would reach ultimate exhaustion and buyers will show up. Magic happens. But price will always override any news. And if you witnessed our fantastic oil trade posted on our homepage, it was an incredibly cute, adorable argument we had here in the room with Kurt, one of the visitors. He was saying everybody is bearish on oil, and we were going long, and that oil went on for 280 ticks. Because we don't care what oil news says. We only care about what price is telling us. Trailing my short on oil even closer. Trail to 103.15. Trail at 103.14. So once again, is this clear? The adorable Cutie Fruity 1 hour trade is finding the support. My stop is outside of break even because I know better. Bearish trend is minor, it will end here. 8 range had reached decision point 2 And how lucky are we that volatility on oil is picking up this steam, and this half an hour dance in the danger zone blasted through all of these levels. I'm going into larger time frame expansion. What does this mean? This trade is no longer on range chart only. We're going into a larger time frame. So this level is not to be ignored. My trail is 103.12. We're still in ES. So this particular trade had reached two targets, 2 points. This particular trade had reached 3 points. Bigger the time frame, bigger the targets, bigger the stops. And oil, a larger time frame, is getting pretty tired as well. But once again, do not forget our guiding light, as I spelled out, has plenty of space to the danger zone, 102.13. Would be such an adorable surprise if oil will find juice to migrate there today. But this is exactly what I've been spelling out. Completely comatose markets with very sharp volatilities. That's the name of the game in summer trading. We are clearly witnessing incredible support on ES as the end of the minor trend is here, correct? We discussed the importance where I expected buyers to show up at 1683. That's why I adjusted my trail incredibly closely. Is this clear? This is what we expected. This is what we discussed. Completely powerful reversal as expected. If you know how to read the price, you know where these levels are. And it's not delayed. It's very precise and very, very clear, which is absolutely essential to trading success. Nothing vague, nothing assumptive. Pure price is clear, precise, and simple. All you have to do is play by the rules. Therefore, once again, ES 8 range, 2 targets. ES 1 hour, first target. 2 targets, 2.5 points. Here, 3 points. Oil had migrated for lots of ticks. I have to do the math in my head. 60. We blasted through all the targets, went into the larger time frame expansion, which still put us at the danger zone levels. But as I spelled out, the trend on oil remains very, very bearish, and oil still has plenty of space to the danger zone levels. I would like to see oil tomorrow at the danger zone levels. 102.13 would be quite a lovely surprise if oil will make it there today. So there we go. We are out of oil because larger time frame expansion put us into danger zone. And all is bouncing off from our guiding light decision point 2. Incredible patience and discipline had been paid off on this magnificent July 30th Tuesday. Therefore, this morning so far, 3 trades on ES. Our initial attempt was not very successful, but the other 2 fantastic, lovely, amazing trades had been quite amazing on 8 range and 1 hour. And here's a lovely 60 tick trade on oil. Pure price is simple. Next class starts on Monday. I don't even know what that date is. I believe it's August 5th.